If you don't know who Natasha Cooper is, she is a wannabe nasty true crime channel, right? I'm not really a fan of her, not at all. I've talked to her. First, I roasted her, then I spoke to her. Then we kind of like settled things, and then she went right back to playing victim and saying, "Oh, BX Beast Boy bullied me off the internet." How? How did I do that when our last conversation was peaceful and all I ever did was crack jokes, right? I think that's a little too much. I think that was like just some blatant victim stuff. But last time I heard, she got terminated from YouTube for just being disgusting out here and nasty with their actions. And somehow they're still on YouTube. I ain't snitching. I ain't snitching. Ain't on me. Ain't on me. I don't really care. I don't even look over there. I don't even go and look over there at that damn section. But we gonna take a look right now. Let's see. Can we get on the screen? Yeah, actually, make it. There you go. Here's this screenshot, right, from Natasha Cooper's one of her new channels. It looks like, or the channel that she's been hiding on. Yeah, pretty crazy. But if you look at this post, let's see. She makes a post detailing some stuff on her Patreon about a true crime case that I didn't really know about. I went and looked it up and got more information when I decided I was going to talk about this. She states, "I'm going live on Patreon to show crime scene pics and autopsy photos of Ganning." I am probably pronouncing it wrong. Stouch. Anyone at the $3 level or above will be able to view the live. If you are not a member and are interested in joining Patreon to see the live, then you can do so at blank. This will be starting at 8 o'clock. Now, this has caused a lot of debate. People wondering, is this nasty? Right? Is this like disgusting? Is she going too far for selling these? I do understand that people are, really into true crime. I get it. I totally understand that, right? I get that people might feel like they truly, deeply, emotionally are attached to this damn case. That's a whole nother discussion within itself. I can understand people feeling upset and being bothered by it for sure. The mother who did what she did, I looked this case up. It's disgusting. It's foul and it's horrible. And I think she's trying to plead insanity, which might not be true. She might be crazy, but she might have been fully aware. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Look into the case, guys. If you guys want me to do like a long form documentary where I really get all the research and do a video, maybe. Just let me know in the comment section. But the debate that everyone's discussing is this nasty or not? Is Natasha Cooper going too far by saying, "Hey, subscribe to my Patreon and you get access to these private, horrible, nasty photos of this crime scene"? I don't know the exact laws with that. Do they eventually release these photos on their own and then you could get access? I know that someone else released it and then someone took it from that person. And then Natasha took it and decided, let me sell it. I think the first person was selling it to on their Patreon. I got a Patreon. Would love to get more members. Been trying to get more members. All I do is promote, right? Sometimes I forget. To say, "Hey, check me out on Patreon, guys." But I am going to start doing even more bonus content on there. I already started, right? I have content on there that I don't put out on my YouTube. But I would rather just create something new and entertaining for people to come and sign up for my Patreon and say, "Hey, I got pictures of this crime scene." That does sound a little intense. It sounds a little intense and maybe even a little dirty. Just because everyone's doing it or other people have done it, that does not mean that it's right. That does not mean that it's right. Especially if you're going to show stuff like that, fam. I'm like, come on, bro. Like, at least be a more valid source. If you're not someone who's covering drama on a regular basis, who's been accused of scamming multiple times, and guys, it's not an accusation. She actually went to jail for it. Like, I did my research on that. She went to court, all of that, fam. So Natasha Cooper is 100% a scammer. A scammer saying, "Come sign up for my Patreon so you can see these true crime pictures of this child who was taken away and deleted from Earth." That's pretty damn nasty. We got it. It's really who it is doing it to as well. It is like, if you were a true crime channel, right, and you really did deep dives and you had all the information, All of these things, right? Right. And you were a valid source. You never did nothing dirty. You separate the drama channel stuff from your true crime stuff. You're professional. And you weren't able to show these things on YouTube. And you had another platform the way you be like, hey, come on in here and you'll be able to see it because you're discussing the case too as well, or you're looking into the case. It would be okay because Patreon has the option for you to post things without charging anyone. I can post stuff for free on my Patreon for people to just look at my Patreon. The fact that you putting prices behind that, that's nasty. I think that's nasty. Yeah, I'm not even on sugarcoat it. That's pretty nasty. That's pretty disgusting, in my personal opinion. But that's just my personal opinion. And it's, once again, I do believe it's mostly because of the person it involves, and I cannot front about that. Yeah, I'm biased. This person's disgusting. I've done research. I've seen them scam. They are a scammer. So knowing that they're doing this, this is foul. This is foul. If you're gonna put it on Patreon because YouTube won't allow it, okay, but then maybe you should put it out for free and not put it behind a paywall. I don't like putting nasty things behind a paywall. Remember when I debated that one YouTuber? I'm gonna see if I gotta make sure I can't say every day thing that I'm about to say because YouTube is real, they're not playing. But this YouTuber, she claimed that her daughter was SA'd. I debated her about this, and among other things as well. She said that she refused to talk about it on YouTube and put the story, the case file, all this stuff about her daughter on her Patreon. And for $10.99, you get access to the details of this crime that happened to her family member. Brought her daughter up to say, hey, didn't it happen to you? Tell them. This is disgusting. And there's a lot of people who want to do true crime, and they probably got no business doing true crime. Maybe I should bring back Crime Watch. Remember that show I had, right? Where I called out all the fake true crime creators, and then a bunch of people started biting my style and acting like they invented that, and then like made a whole show and stole my whole format from my show that I made years ago. And remember that? Maybe I'll bring it back. Maybe I'll bring it back to call some wokies and nasties out. Straight crazy. But tell me what you think in the comment section. It is insane out here in these streets. Straight insane. Straight insane, fam. Hold up. I had to stop this real quick just to let y'all know that I need you to hit the like button. Oh, yeah. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe. Just check. Just now. Just check. YouTube be unsubscribing people or whatnot. Make sure that you sub and drop some comments. Put Fang in the comment sections. Let me know that you rock with me.